He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love,
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Basketball Wives, Lord Jesus, Season 7, the reunion. Let's just do it, okay? If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and be one of my active subscribers. Meaning you come on, you watch videos, you comment here and there, you like the video, you share the video. I love active subscribers. Okay, and do not forget to also hit the notification bell because that lets you know when I have new videos up on my channel. And if by chance you are already a subscriber who is has the bell thing clicked, but you do not get your notifications, you might have to unclick it and then re-click it to reset it. Just a little thing I've thought to mention to everybody that I'm going to start mentioning more often. Okay, I'll talk about the fashions first. Let's talk about the fashions. Okay, starting from one couch, Evelyn looked like Evelyn always looks dressed up. Nice little blazer, little pants, little heel, you know what I'm saying, little pullback ponytail. For me, it was same old Evelyn. Evelyn, for the most part, always looks nice when she dresses up because she has good fashion style. So it wasn't anything too much, it wasn't anything too little. It was typical Evelyn. Who was she sitting next to? Was she sitting next to Jackie? Yeah, Malaysia. Malaysia's dress, I mean, it looked very much so like it reminded me of Julia Sugarbaker, okay? A nice old, 1980, late 80s dress that old white woman from the South might wear. I mean, it was cute, but it wasn't cute. And I know it might have been Versace or whoever. It could have been Gucci. It could have been Prada. It could have been whoever. I didn't like it. Because it was the neck part. I was like, the neck part just reminded me of Julia Sugarbaker. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, or Charlene, who was sitting back there answering the phones. I don't know. I thought, it fit her well. Her new wig was, blonde, very, very, very blonde. Okay. I kept thinking she had, her eyelids was leaking something because it was like 2 white dots. But I think she planned that. But Malaysia's Malaysia. Jackie, who wig did you put on for you? Jackie must have, her hairstylist must not have showed up. And someone said, I got a leftover wig, you know what I'm saying, from this show. You want to put it on? And then she put it on, and it was like to the side because what's it called? This, not the split, Lord, the part. The part was like over here, and I'm like, Jackie, who convinced you to put that wig on? Probably the same person who said you must be a little bit cold. Put on this big old pink furrow. I'm like, Jackie, why did you didn't have nothing else to throw on? You didn't have no black blazer. That black dress with them badass boots would have been bad, baby. With a nice little black blazer. That big old Pink Panther fur. Jackie, no. Again, I'm assuming she put it on because she was cold. That's the only reason anyone should come out on stage and be the only person in the fur. We know Jackie's the oldest. She could have been going through some things. Could have been having a whole little flash or whatever. Or non-flash because she was hot. Because she was cold. But I'm like, what? The pink fur, girl? Really, the pink fur? And on the corner, Kristen, forgettable. The only time I remember she was there was because Jackie took her phone to call Jen, who wasn't there, and had left Jen a message as if Jen was going to come back outside. Jen wasn't there. Calling Jen ain't going to matter. Leave Jen ass on her island by herself, or as someone said, with her lies. Cece dress, I couldn't really see what it was, okay? But nice little pointy, was her shoes pointed? Cute little heel, some little batons outside the red bottoms. But a regular plain dress. It was what it was. OG's outfit looked good. Okay, it fit her body. It was cute when she stood up. Let me say, because with the real OG, please stand up. She stood up, and it was very, very cute. Hair and makeup, it wasn't bad. It was good for OG. You know what I'm saying? It was good for her. I get that. I like how she got to Malaysia's ass and said what everybody, when they said when they would tease her about her clothing, and she said, I don't dress for anybody. I dress for me, so I didn't really care what they had to say. What I do know is she took some fashion tips from someone, because from how she first came on to how she kind of evolved throughout the season and how she came, OG had on OG outfit looked the best to me. It really, really did. I like the color. It was different. And she looks good. You know what I'm saying? She did. I like that. But I like how, even though she said I dress differently, I dress for myself, I don't care what they say, I like how she does have her own style. Tammy. Tammy had on like a two-piece leopard something. It was cute except the shoulders. You know what I'm saying? The shoulders was too, you know what I'm saying? It was a little bit too much. I think it would have been cuter without the little pointed shoulder pads. I didn't like that part. And she's so thin now. Sometimes when you wear something so fitting and it has the pointed shoulders, you have the bob wig, it looked a little crackish. It looks like, when your auntie who does drugs gets dressed up to go to the family reunion for the dinner, okay, and she comes with something real tight, you like, auntie real thin, like she really smoking that crack, ain't she? But she's still living. Like, not saying Tammy's a crackhead, I'm saying her body is just so thin now that she don't need to wear such fitting clothes with those kind of because it just look weird. And because I've seen her style on her IG and she be dressing a little bit better, I did not like that look on her. Not on her. I think she thought she slayed, but I didn't particularly like that look. And Shani looked basic. I think she got her braids done 2 weeks ago. I don't think those were fresh braids. And yeah, that was about it. For the most part, I was bored. Okay, I was very bored this reunion. It was not much in my opinion. I don't know if that has to do with the fact that Jen was gone, or the fact that most of the season, most of the bullshit was with Jen or included Jen, or between Evelyn and Tammy because Jackie was saying this season, or was between Kristen and Cece, who we give zero fucks about. So this is not going to be too long. Of course we see that Jen is not there, and we still see Jen and OG is arguing over Jen basically being petty. I like when they showed the scene back of Kristen and stuff like, I have a husband, I have a kid, and then OG just said, oh, well, where is he? Well, he's where she said, oh, is he? It showed that the way that Jen made it seem wasn't even how it went. What I don't like is nobody pressed Jen about how she made that moment seem so much bigger than what it was, and made it seem as if OG called her a whore or harlot in these streets, and her husband out here fucking everybody, and that was not what it was. She made it seem like in the scenes before that OG came for her, and OG did. It was a thing where you snap at me, I snap back at you, and fuck you mean, okay? So I think that was a little, what it was. They asked Shani how she felt about the newbies who came in. I agree with Shani to a certain extent. I do feel like Cece came in. She said Cece was overwhelmed with it all, and I think she was. The reason being because Cece is a normal ass individual who be around normal ass people, because she has a normal ass existence. She is an RN, she has a medical spa, so she's around regular people. So she not up here acting like y'all these upper echelon women who think y'all better than, and like y'all need people in your clique. She wasn't for the bullshit. So she was overwhelmed with how petty y'all were, how childish y'all were, and how unrealistic y'all were about just human interaction. So I think Cece, in my opinion, meshes well with Jackie and OG. I think that's a good little mesh of normalized people, because this season Jackie was very normal. Because she was very calm, still entertaining. It's not over the top batshit crazy, the batshit crazy Jackie we've seen in prior seasons. I feel like when she said that OG maybe came on a little bit too strong, I don't agree with that. I think OG didn't care about them liking her, and so when they said shit, she said shit back, even if she looked foolish talking about Malaysian wig falling off and her wig looked horrible. I feel like once she got her fashions together, she gave zero fucks about how they felt, and I feel like that is the way to come in. I don't need to come in here having y'all like me. I give zero fucks if y'all like me, and I feel like that's how OG came in. I think for that reason, she said OG kind of came on too strong, but she did not, in my opinion. I think OG would have fit in perfectly fine if her fashions were better. If her fashions were better, they would have loved OG, but she didn't look like them, and so that's what they did not like. When she brought up how Kristen fit in perfectly well, because Kristen is a new Jen. Kristen is a replacement Jen. Kristen is a Jen in her 20s or 30s, whatever. She's a young Jen. Okay, that's why she fit in so good. Of course, she kiki with y'all because she wants y'all so. Okay, she wants to be a part of your clique. She wants to be a mean girl. That's what she wants, and that's what she got this particular season. And shout out to OG, who said, you know what I'm saying, she feel like not only because they said how Kristen kind of attached herself to Jen for whatever reason, and then I like how OG said, yeah, that's true, but also Kristen attached herself to Jen for the main source of basically replacing Jen. She wanted to get close in a circle, so she attached herself to the easiest person who had no one else, Jen, and she did. That's what she did. That's the reason why whenever it was some bullshit, it was Kristen bringing it up, because Kristen wanted to replace Jen, and she did. And now that she replaced Jen, she left Jen on that island by her damn self. But I told you before, Kristen could not come back or come back either way it go. I'm a read for Phil every time I see her. It was a whole argument between OG and Kristen simply because they don't like each other. Okay, Kristen for some reason still believes that OG just, shitted on her marriage. Girl, your husband did that when he said on camera that he don't want no baby with you because y'all can't afford one right now, and y'all can just take care of what y'all gonna take care of. You know what I'm saying? But the whole back and forth thing with Kristen saying to OG, you out here wish you had my life, you wish you had a whole husband, you online on a computer begging a man to be with you, and OG was, and that was some bullshit if you ask me. However, if your man play overseas, how else would you see him? Besides on Skype. It's called technology. Okay, she wasn't when she said it as if you in these streets sucking dick for crack. It's like she wasn't in the streets sucking dick for crack. She was on Skype or on FaceTime or on whatever. She was on technology, talking to her boyfriend who plays ball overseas. Bitch, miss me with the bullshit. Okay, we only saw your husband once this season, so at least her being was around. Maybe see him twice. Maybe twice. But we seen OG man more than your own husband. And was OG done for trying to, hunt down that boy to make him be with her forever? Yes. Okay, I don't believe that she should do that. However, that's her life. Okay, and if she want to force that little philandering man to be her husband, then so be it. Okay, we're not gonna argue about that. I like how OG hit back and told her, little girl, your husband don't even want a baby with you. Okay, he said John broke in that little ass apartment. I said, girl, when she said that, I said, bitch, what? Okay, and it's true. Her husband did say, we can't afford another baby. We can't do that. So no, I don't want no more kids. So he did say that, and I think other people said the apartment looked small too. And then when OG called an apartment on Malaysia, it's a townhouse. Bitch, apartment, townhouse. Okay, either way it go is something small. Okay, and I'm like, and again, Kristen wanted another kid, and I don't know why, because she can't handle the one she has. So that would be my throwback. You want more kids, you can't handle the one that you have. You mad because Cece and her husband, who's old as hell, won't come help you fucking babysit, bitch, and you have both of their ages. Fuck you, Kristen. Fuck you all day. Anyway, they discussed the issues with Tammy and Evelyn. Look, Tammy brings up how she thought from the last reunion her and Evelyn was cool. Thought everything was squashed. But she guessed it was not. Evelyn had an issue. She do admit that when she saw the show and she saw Evelyn's impersonation of her, she's like, okay, it wasn't a big deal. It was blown out of proportion. So I guess she's seen you was more mad at people for laughing at Evelyn for impersonating you, and bitch, it was funny and it wasn't a big deal, and she wasn't doing it a whole bunch. So that was the thing that she admitted that. Evelyn then says, well, her issue was towards the end of the reunion last time, after they had kind of squashed stuff, Tammy kept bringing up the GoFundMe shit. She said, so from that, it kind of put it, it made me feel a certain kind of way. And so from that, plus hearing she's got her rumblings of Tammy and Jen supposedly working together to take me down. In the meantime, in between time, she said, so both of those kind of put together, it put a bad taste in my mouth. So when I came on this season, I was mad about some things, but I guess she did not know what her and Jen had been cooking up against her until the season started. So my thing about that, look, I don't care about Tammy and Evelyn going back and forth. Tammy and Evelyn don't mesh. They do not mesh. And Malaysia, in my opinion, said it best. She said at all times, one of them is always mad with the other. If Tammy okay with Evelyn, Evelyn mad at Tammy. If Evelyn is okay with Tammy, Tammy is mad at Evelyn. And that's how it has been all the time with them ever since Evelyn told Tammy, bitch, you was a non-fucking factor back on season 2. Okay, a long ass time ago, back when Tammy had them badass wigs and that fucking fanny pack. So, it's true. They don't mesh. They don't. I'm very happy that Tammy ass won't be back next season. Very, very happy. Because my thing is, bitch, if you don't mesh, don't have them both on the same show. Y'all been trying for season after season after season with them two, and it don't work. When two bitches don't mesh, separate them. Okay, leave them bitches be. Oh my god, I was so goddamn stupid. Kristen and CC issues. I don't give a fuck. I give 0 times 0 plus 0 fucks about Kristen and CC's bullshit. And I told y'all, I like CC. I feel like CC is sensible. Kristen ass can't stand, okay? Can't stand her ass at all, okay? She is just the mustard on my goddamn corned beef sandwich, and I hate mustard. CC and Kristen is arguing about the text that she sent Kristen saying that her boyfriend did not want to hang out with them and go to dinners or whatever because they was tired of others not paying. Okay. CC was backpedaling pussy popping. And one breath she was saying, like, you know, he did tell me this or whatever, and he wanted y'all to know. But she then said, but it was my choice to tell y'all. I told y'all sooner than I should have, blah, 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 blah. I still get what CC was trying to do. CC thing was, bitch, me and you cool. He said this, let me tell you what he said, and you do what you want to do with it. I hope what you try to do with it is fix it. And Kristen didn't. Kristen went the other route and got pissed off and made it her storyline. CC said verbatim, we had been cool for 4 years until we got on this show, and then all of a sudden we had all these issues. Because Kristen didn't realize that she had to have a fucking storyline on the show to fucking survive. So she used you as her scapegoat, okay? Even with her saying like, well, you know, you made me mad because you threw me up under the bus because you told Evelyn and Jen I never told you that the whole happy ending thing was a joke. You didn't initially tell her that. You found out, I think, later. She then said, I got 7 pages worth of text messages where I said to her it was a joke. It was 100% joke. But we give 0 fucks, so what does it matter? If a tree falls in the forest and we get no fuck, does it make a sound? No one cares if it makes a sound or not. So Kristen, no one cares. And this is my thing. I refuse to jump on the I hate CC bandwagon, especially since the I need a goddamn storyline Kristen ass is the one driving it. Fuck Kristen, her eyelashes, her bun, her eyebrows, which I am jealous of. Okay, fuck it all. Okay, fuck her townhouse, everything. Okay, everything. I need a storyline as Kristen. Go to hell. Don't care about you. Don't care at all. We see Tammy and Evelyn basically arguing. Look, they both said shit back and forth. I'm not finna go par for par with them two. They don't get along, okay? They don't get along. We see Tammy say how, you know, I was sorry for what I said about the whole Chad thing. I did apologize to Chad's family, but I did not like what she did. What she said, you know, and if she's offended, I'm sorry to her too. How you gonna reach out and apologize to the person who abused her, but you want to apologize to her for saying the shit? The fuck, okay, Tammy, I can't. Evelyn, like, she's fake. She's fake. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of back and forth. I don't care about it. You know, Evelyn mainly brings up how Tammy will plot against people, and that shows how Tammy's miserable. I think other people have said the hatred that Tammy has for Evelyn does make her seem miserable, solely because it do seem like she'll sit back and plot and say, listen, the whole thing with her and Jim, it wasn't Tammy's fault. But the fact that Tammy was included in it shows, bitch, why do you care to plot and plan anything with Jen's dumbass against Evelyn? Like, bitch, you live your whole life, bitch. You out here bonding chronicling. You got Reggie's ass around here. You got all these things going for you. Why do you give 2 fucks about Evelyn? Why? Why? I don't know. Anyway, Tammy brings up how not Tammy. Evelyn, Tammy did say like, my thing was, back, she was out here, sending emails to people, to production and producers, down on my character, whatever, and that was some bullshit. Evelyn said, I admit, when they first wanted me to come back to the show, I did have business conversations with my people and the show's people, and I said, considering the fact that at this point in time I'm going through real life issues trying to get pregnant, I'm not trying to be on a show with someone who's faking some shit for TV. I can't do that. So I guess in some sort of way she was saying how Tammy was lying about her whole thing trying to have a baby. So but she admitted she did send emails to production. But the thing is, that's the thing. We know that should happen. People will say, like, I don't want to work with so I'm pretty sure when Tammy came back, she didn't want to work with Evelyn. I don't think saying, yeah, I had meetings and said I don't want to be on the show with you. She admitted the shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It was true. She then says, and you a whole ass liar because you told me and Shani on a trip we took somewhere that you couldn't even have kids anymore. So I felt like, why would I want to be fake on the show with somebody and I'm really trying to go through in vitro or whatever and you faking it for the fucking fun? And I'm like, bitch. And when she said it, Shani looked like, and she turned and she was like, fuck with the flowers or whatever. Tammy tapping Shani. Tapping. Shani said, bitch, don't tap me. Don't tap me, Tammy. I said, oh my God. Okay. Lord Jesus. All Evelyn say, I can't remember what was said, so I can't confirm or deny nothing. I felt like she hate being in the middle, and I feel like she ain't want to piss either one of them off. I also feel like if she didn't remember her saying it, she would have said it. Shani remembers shit. You can't tell me she don't, because she remembered what Jen told her years ago when Evelyn was with Chad. So you can't tell me you don't remember Tammy telling you I can't have kids anymore, because that's a big thing for something. And I feel like if it wasn't true, she would have said, I don't remember her saying that. I felt like she did not want to make Tammy out to be a liar. I feel that in my spirit. I feel like if she didn't remember that shit, because if she didn't remember it, that's not saying I'm calling Evelyn a liar. It's that, I don't remember her saying that. What she said was, I forget a lot of stuff, and I don't remember I don't remember nothing I don't remember that kind of stuff. No, she said it in a way so I'm looking like she's saying that because she remember and she don't want to say nothing. She remember because that's why she turned and looked like, oh shit. Because if she did not remember, she would say like, I can't remember that. She looked like she knew exactly what the fuck she was she knew exactly what Evelyn was talking about, in my opinion. And guess what? This is my fucking channel. If you don't like my opinion, I don't care. Anyway, I love y'all. Anyway, so we see that whole thing. Then they kind of go back and forth with each other. We see Tammy say how Evelyn's eggs being frozen was a whole lie. We see Evelyn saying how, well, your eggs is frazzled or whatever. You've been trying to get your own show for years. And finally I have it. You know what I'm saying? And then she said, you know what? I'm going to leave y'all here. You know what I'm saying? I did this, I did that. I'm going to take my leave now. And then she left. She left the show, whatever. And I was like, bye. Bye, Lance. Tammy ain't been feeling it this whole season, so I didn't care about her leaving at all. Shani brings up how after she was on that they all felt she really was not invested in the whole situation this season. They're like, she wasn't doing this, she wasn't doing that, she didn't even go on a trip, so it was what it was. I feel like she even said later on how I feel like if She said I felt like the timing of when Tammy on her whole like, I'm trying to be nice journey or whatever. The timing of the pastor telling her, oh, have something, do something to be honest or whatever, or say nice things. She said the timing of that happening, and when she told me the whole rumor, it was, that was kind of crazy. I felt like it was something, it was a weird timing. Meaning, I do think she tried to do the shit to do what she had done, to break up the whole thing, even though she felt like the intended target was fully Evelyn and not her. Evelyn brings up how what Evelyn said is, y'all might not like Evelyn, but what Evelyn said was 100% true. She said if Tammy was really Shawnee's friend, she would have told Shawnee 2 years ago off camera. She would not have waited for 2 years to talk about it on camera in front of everyone else. She's like, that's not what friends do. And it's not. But, it was what it was. We then see the table thrower, Malaysia, say how she regret throwing the table. Okay. We see Shawnee say how, it's kind of whack that Jen did not show up, because how can they move forward? She's not here to kind of speak her piece and, clear the air. Saying how, her future on the show was unclear because I can't trust you to show up for work. I think that almost means Jen might be back next season, even if it's in like well, no, she won't, because no one fucks with her. Malaysia won't talk to her. Evelyn won't talk to her. Shawnee ain't gonna talk to her either. So Jen might have just fired her damn self by not showing up to the reunion. We then see, the end of it basically was the host said how it was strange how the two people who caused the most issues either didn't show up or left way early. Because when Tammy left, you saw the producer standing her, it's a whole segment on you and Reggie, like how you leaving already. And she said, oh, well, I don't care. And then she left. I feel like, well, bitch, cancel her own show. If you can't finish our shit on this show to make us have a good reunion, bitch, why should we give you your own show? Cancel her out. Like Nino Brown, cancel that bitch. I'll get me another one. You know what I'm saying? Bye. Bye, Tammy. Bye, girl. Bye. Anyway, we see Evelyn say how she would no longer be friends with Jen. She's like, that's basically done and over. She said basically because it's like, I feel like I don't know who she is. I don't know who she turned into with the whole thing of lying and plotting and planning and talking about my daughter. It was a whole bunch of, I wish her the best. And what I'm saying, and she was crying a little bit or whatever, like I just, it can't happen no more. And then the show went off. They gave their kind of little last words and whatnot. Jackie being most sane, what I'm saying. Jackie's a whole new Jackie. I like this Jackie. I can't wait to see this Jackie on next season. And then this was a long one, so it was still 30 goddamn minutes. Anyway, I talked too damn much. And then we see Evelyn had the last say, and she's still going to tell me, Evelyn, you's a dirty bitch. Ooh, you dirty. She said, I still feel like, Tammy is always, lying about love stuff. Like, she's not living her truth. She said, for me, she said, because Tammy said to her earlier, you kept saying how you would never go back on the show, but you back on the show. But bitch, so is you. So who cares? You came back, she came back. At this point, y'all both on the same show. But she brings up how I came back on the show to just kind of show my truth and tell her how I'm a different person. She said Tammy, however, does not show who she really is. She's like, it's the whole part of Tammy who she don't show at all. And she then said she be lying about medical stuff. It's some bullshit, and I wish her the best, and I wish that she would just show who she truly is. Maybe she waiting to say that for her own show. I don't know. Tammy's been the same weird ass person since she's been on Real World all those years ago. She's always been the same person to me. I don't know if that's her TV personality or if that's her or not. I do feel like she at sometimes is not being fully honest about things. I do feel like she do hold back, but I feel like she just was not vested in the season, so this season may not be the best representation of her. What I do like is, as Shawnee said, for the most part this season a lot of us got along. Even the fact that Evelyn and Jackie were able to come to better places, and even Shawnee and Malaysia was kind of cool or whatever. Everyone was able to kind of get along. The issues were Tammy, Jen, Kristen, and Cece. That was it. Tammy and Jen are gone, and I'm telling you, get the fuck rid of Kristen, okay? And you have a great season. Anyway, I'm done, people. Put in the comment section below what you thought of the reunion or what you thought of my review of the reunion, and we will talk You know, like, because it's reviews all day. So I'll talk to y'all about 5 more minutes. Peace.